Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor.
Drop it during our event, doesn't matter. That just shows how pressed they are.
What's going on, guys? Today, we've got huge combat sports news to break down. From explosive knockouts and viral backstage moments to major fight announcements. The latest MVP event gave fans plenty to talk about. Several big names stole the spotlight throughout the night, and the reactions across the MMA world have been non-stop ever since.
Wow, I can't believe what just happened.
MVP event delivered a mix of intense action and dramatic moments inside the cage. Ronda Rousey made headlines with a quick submission victory, while the co-main event featuring Mike Perry and Nate Diaz brought non-stop energy and pressure from start to finish. On top of that, backstage tension involving Arman Tsarukyan added even more tension to an already chaotic night.
We're live from the fight, and I don't know what the going on.
Even with all the attention surrounding the card, many fans online felt the debut MVP event didn't completely match the enormous hype leading into Fight Night. Much of the discussion centered around the promotion relying heavily on well-known veteran names, rather than building around newer rising talent. Fighters like Nate Diaz, Mike Perry, and Francis Ngannou brought major star power, but opinions remain divided on whether the overall event truly delivered at the highest level fans expected.
Ngannou! That's my man! That's my man!
One performance that definitely stood out came from Francis Ngannou. From the opening moments, it was obvious he was searching for a powerful finish, and the fight quickly shifted in his favor. Ngannou once again showcased the kind of knockout power that made him one of the most feared heavyweights in combat sports. His dominant showing immediately became one of the biggest highlights of the night, and sparked huge reactions online.
Sitting right over there was Johnny Bones Jones. I believe he's sitting right over there, right now in the vicinity of that shot. He's seated right there, he's standing up with his arms. What do you want to say to John Jones who's here watching you fight?
Hello guys, here's the Predator. We are back in the business. Get it done one more time. After what, 18 months? Yeah, we finally get back and managed to get it done. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we are working on something coming next. We need to keep you busy now since we are busy ourselves. See you. Bye-bye.
The win also reignited discussion around a possible future showdown between Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones. With Jones reportedly watching the action closely, fans instantly started speculating. After Ngannou publicly mentioned wanting the fight to finally happen one day, the idea of two heavyweight superstars eventually meeting in the cage once again became one of the hottest conversations in MMA.
That's my man!
Elsewhere on the card, another heavyweight bout produced a dramatic opening round finish involving former UFC champion Junior Dos Santos. Heavy exchanges and fast-paced action quickly turned the fight into one of the event's standout moments. Meanwhile, the co-main event between Mike Perry and Nate Diaz delivered exactly the gritty and entertaining atmosphere fans were hoping to see.
Bro, and bless that boy right there. People will be like, you lost, you should hang him up. It's like, isn't this the most violent motherfucker? I just fought the most violent motherfucker right there. I think he broke my goddamn finger.
All right, and any thoughts on Max Holloway and Conor Part 2? Do you have any predictions on that fight? It was announced today.
No, that's gonna be a good fight though. About time. Shouldn't they have fought a long time ago?
Yeah,
it just rematch, right?
Yeah,
and then because Conor was taking him down the last time, and they both did good. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, Dana announced it while Francis Ngannou was walking out. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good fight.
What do I? Oh, it's way overdue. Yeah,
I happened a long time ago.
And I think Max is gonna piece him up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Both Mike Perry and Nate Diaz earned praise from fans for their toughness and relentless approach. Throughout the fight, the contest featured non-stop exchanges, intense pressure, and dramatic momentum swings that kept the crowd fully engaged. Social media reactions poured in immediately afterward, with many viewers calling it one of the most entertaining fights on the card.
Wow, I can't believe what just happened. Because I training with Gina Carano and she's so good. It was hard to take her down, clinch, and of course submit her. She has a good striking, but Ronda Rousey make look easy. like it's crazy for me. But I think Gina Carano has to fight one more time minimum, because she has to show how good she is. Because I know, because I trained with Gina Carano. So congratulations to legend Ronda Rousey. Great fight. Yeah, it was so unfortunate because it was so quick. Though I know how good fight could be, and I was believe the Gina Carano can win this fight. Like I said, because I experienced and I trained with her, and I know how good she is.
Busy with that lead hand, taking care of GM, but very close to the distance. Really almost struck. So much damage in a short amount of time.
If there was one gripe, I guess, about the MVP card tonight is the pacing's a little bit off. They're a little slow in the pacing. They're trying to fit as much in as they possibly can, which I think I understand because it's the first fight they've done in terms of MMA. But you have to understand that I think fight fans, we just want to see fights. And I'm a fan, a former fighter, whatever you want to call it, but I'm still a fan. And I think the pacing is very important if you want to keep people engaged. UFC is right now in the co-main event, whereas MVP is the fight before the co-main event with Francis Ngannou coming up. And I know they want to build up to Francis's return and, you know, the Nate and Perry fight. They want to build that up. But ultimately, it's the pacing of the whole card that really keeps the fans engaged. You don't want them to, especially on a night where you're competing with the UFC. You don't want to you want to lull them to sleep where they flip back to the UFC and they never come back. So to me, that's the one gripe I would have right now. But so far, the fights have delivered. Everything's been spectacular. I'm really enjoying this MVP card. So
The main event featuring Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano generated major discussion because of how quickly the fight ended. After an early grappling exchange, Rousey secured a fast submission victory using one of her trademark techniques. Some fans expected a longer contest, while others simply enjoyed seeing the legendary name share the spotlight again. Regardless of opinion, the matchup became one of the most talked about moments from the event.
Versus Ellison, Roy Ball versus Kavanaugh, Sandhagen versus Batista, BSD versus Patty Pimblett. July 11th, International Fight Week in the main event. Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Frylov versus Whitaker on the prelims. It's a badass card. We got a badass summer coming up. Right.
Meanwhile, Dana White shocked fans by officially announcing a rematch between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. The announcement spread across social media almost instantly, and quickly became one of the biggest MMA headlines of the year.
That is a little too convenient in terms of timing.
What happened? What happened?
Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway.
Oh, I love the cokehead is back. Nice.
Listen.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Cool. Yeah, drop it during our event. Doesn't matter. That just shows how pressed they are. Little insecure boys trying to piggyback off of our event and try to put some news over top of us. It's not gonna work, buddy.
John is on Netflix saying, you know, hey, if these guys want to help me take a look at my contract. So, Jake, is that actually something that you would entertain? Is that something?
We don't want to get sued. They've been already sending out lawsuits this week. We don't want to get sued. No comment. Next question. Thank you, Brett.
I'm going to use Claude Legal and review John Jones' contract.
Congratulations, Francis, right here. Saeed from Combat Sports Today. I don't know if you noticed during your walkout, Dana White went live on Instagram and announced Conor McGregor's return. Did you realize that or no? And how do you feel about it?
And what the fuck do I have to do with that? I mean, so I should stop my workout and look what is going on with